Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Durbanville Bowling Club. With me, as always, my mate Hampo. In English, Afrikaans, Hampo.
Hello, Yella.
Long day, Hampo. Long week.
Hell of a week. Magic week, though.
It was brilliant,
just full of drama and full of all kinds of stories, but a proper week that you expect nonetheless.
No, I mean, what's it? 9 games,
Yeah.
5 days of bowls. A lot of drama, as you said, with the heat, and what a week and what a spectacular spectacle for bowls in the Western Cape. Not only getting the chance to show what our clubs can do, but our beautiful province was showing off. Sometimes showing off too shiny.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
With the heat, but that was sort of the topic of the week.
Yes. Yeah,
Is the heat
was
today?
crucial.
Lovely weather.
Yeah.
I think we're just sitting here in the corner because the prize giving is happening on the B green, and Noel's team from Cape Town Talking Heads is packing up the equipment in PBA Academy where we usually have our studio. But JBA men's, what a display! Professional outfit, 4 in a row. It's the 4th gold in a row. And I think we do need to ask ourselves, as other districts, how are we going to start challenging that? And I think it starts with the individual. The individual player needs to put a bit more time and effort into what we do in preparation as individual for the season. And then we need to get clever and strategize, and because not everything lies with the selectors.
No, true. I mean, it's the full package, isn't it? When you look at that region, JBA, it's not just the players. It's how they run everything, all the behind-the-scenes work, and the selectors and all that kind of thing. And how they just trust players in and out every single year.
Yes, I mean, they've made 2 changes. The one side's got a whole new front rank.
Yeah.
That's never played A provincials before. So they've had 1 B provincials, and they've come and they've won a gold. And it shows you how good their feeder system is within JBA. The amount of experienced guys, seasoned campaigners like Jerry and Jason and Heinz brings 3 changes actually, because Wayne Rittmiller was also new in that 8 side. So congratulations to them.
Yeah.
We were going to do a full breakdown of the provincials and all the results and all the medal winners, but unfortunately by the time we're doing the show, not all the results are updated at the specific venues. So we're only going to keep to the open provincials.
Yeah.
And let's start with the men, blue section, JBA. Won that section, and we mentioned that they won gold. The bronze medalist there is EP, Eastern Province. BGN lost this morning to Boland, and they snuck through on a.
So one of our coastal picks came through there.
One of our coastal picks came through. In the red section, Ekurhuleni dominating in that division. Bronze medalists there were not our boys from Port Natal.
No, fortunately not.
It's the Eden guys that snuck through.
Yeah.
But the Port Natal had a good week.
Yeah.
They just missed out on points. But as you were saying, the Ekurhuleni side.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
They had an incredible week. They can be very proud of themselves. They didn't lose gold. They won a silver. I don't think they had a chance. I think last year they finished last in their section. So well done to them for changing things around and developing their players into coming to Cape Town and playing in a final.
Yep.
The Port Natal side, we liked them from the first night. We said they're a good, happy side, and I think they can count themselves unlucky not to be in the medals.
Yeah, true.
But the Eden boys getting bronze there, and then the final, obviously, we did mention JBA beating Ekurhuleni in quite a convincing victory.
Yeah.
And the ladies, a bit of drama there this morning in the ladies in the blue section.
Okay.
Western Province got a full house, got their 12 points, and Eden lost to KZN Country, and it was very close in the Sables EP game. Something there went a different way than Western Province could have played in that final. But congratulations to the ladies from Western Province. They won. They got bronze, and then Sables winning that section. and a dominating performance throughout the week. When they haven't really lost, but when they've won, they won by plenty shots. And then in the red section, the BGN ladies, they went through, won the section by 2 points. JBA ladies getting bronze.
Yeah.
And if you look at the Western Province ladies and the JBA ladies, in the last 3 years, all three of them has either won gold, silver and bronze.
Yeah.
So these are two informed sides over the last few years.
No, for sure.
So the JBA ladies getting bronze there. And then the final, sort of a one-way traffic. Sables versus BGN.
Yeah.
Sables ladies just too strong.
Yeah.
And they were one of my picks.
Yeah.
One of my picks
They were.
on Sunday,
They were, yes.
which I liked quite
You
a lot.
like that side from the start, yeah?
Yep. And also a good mixture of youth and
I was
experience.
just going to say, yeah, for sure.
You've got Devin De Jong in there, you've got Leila Snyman, and then Tabella Mwangu. And then you've got the experience, Helen and Nikki, that's been Proteas. They were, they've played at the top level. So very good for Sables and their ladies. I think Western Province Bowls Association and the clubs can be proud of the display they've put up here.
Correct. I mean, all the behind the scenes work and everything that's been put into it it's been run really well.
All volunteers.
It wasn't for a freak heat wave that came through, which caused some disruptions, but no, it was really well done.
And it's all volunteers. It's all volunteers, from the person putting out the scorecards to the umpires, the kitchen staff, guys cleaning up after a day's play, putting out boards.
Takes a lot of work.
Takes a lot of work, and I think Western Province has really done themselves proud here.
100%.
Just a quick mention, just because we're biased, Western Province B men lost by one shot on a measure or something in the final.
Okay.
So they got silver, and the ladies vets won gold.
Magic stuff.
So a great tournament again for Western Province. I'm sure there'll be some celebration when they get back, like they always do. And now we look forward to the coming week, the PBA and the Fair Tree Cup.
Yeah.
And
Busy week ahead.
Busy week ahead.
Busy week ahead.
And then the week after we'll have our launch with the flag results and PBA results.
Yes, great.
Like always, just want to thank Bits and Pixels. Thank you for your time. Thank you for looking after us. We want to thank Perfect Delivery for their sponsorship in the Open Inter Districts.
Yes,
Without sponsors, there is no tournaments. And then we want to thank the PBA. Thanks for allowing us to use your shop during the week, and your academy as a setup for us as a studio. Have a look at the Fair Tree app if you haven't downloaded yet. There's big stuff coming next week. All the PBA scores, live scores, not results, only live scores, end by end scores will be done on the app. As we know that it's probably the biggest event in South African bowls since the World Bowls Championships in Zoo Lake that happened in Zoo Lake in the year 2000.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing a lot more of us, hearing a lot more of us in the coming week, and very excited to be part of that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay, from my side, guys, thank you very much to all the teams here. Safe travels. Again, to all the volunteers, thank you very much for your assistance and your help to make it a great tournament. To the sponsors, well done, and thank you very much for your contributions. And to you, Ampo, thank you very much, my pal. Thank you
always a pleasure.
for being part of it. We had like the one off day, to fly.
Yeah.
We had one off day on the Wednesday afternoon when everyone else had off, but we're back here, and it was quite a tiring week.
No,
but
it has been a
gonna go
tasting week,
rest.
but it's been good. It's a pleasure to be part of it.
We're gonna go rest well now.
100%.
Thank you very much, MP. Enjoy your weekend.
You too. Thank you.